overall defense.
I hit send.
I am not worried because it is our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just want to see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we came to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they gon' respect. We don't care who the best, we don't worry who was next. We gon' put them boys to rest like a temper feet of bed. I'm ahead of the rest like I came without a net. They gon' say it under breath, I'ma say it with my chest. I got it wrapped like a toga, put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up, wake these boys up, call me soldier, soldier. Flow feeling colder, some call it polar. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky. Hair stocky, leave them floppy, face naughty. Talking all aki, thinky big poppy, then I'll chop him down like a rocky. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, you too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm Rocky, leave his eyes all glossy.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, yeah. Lab game, like real life lab game.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. On the return, Devin Duvernay. The lane opens.
Oh, okay, Devin, dude.
He's at the 40, 20, 10.
Devin, dude.
And they are not going to catch him.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Ravens. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams
talk about that's fucking hilarious. Well, you're starting in the hole is how you're starting, good sir.
As you just talked about there, we've got to control the ball early.
That's tough.
And in this case,
hopefully I can get that. Oh, I did return one. The one I did return, fucking Kalen Ballage. I signed him out of free agency. Yo, fucking exactly. I remember the game against you. Like, that shit was so annoying. Yep.
The other return teams out there is they'll try to duplicate.
He still is. He's like still like 91 speed. And fucking like 230 pounds. Like, he's a big fucking tank. That's fast. Wow. Everybody's tired. Yep. Everybody's tired. That's unfortunate. Man, these motherfuckers are orange. I got a bunch of fucking Florida oranges on my screen right now. So I have this weird thing, right, where like I mean, we could. It makes sense. Yeah. Because it's not going to be.
Harris starts the drive on the ground, pushes him over. And they get him down, but not before he
that's probably how the kickoff went for a touchdown because special teams was tired. Yeah. Me, usually, so I'll train full pads, but I'll move my backups to starters so that they can get the most XP, and my starters don't get as tired. So I'm definitely like working the system. Move my backups to starters, so for XP purposes. Starters. I'll put my backups as starters for training, then train starters, right? So that they get more XP. Because if you train, let's say you go like into training, yeah, they get less XP if you focus on backups. Yep. It's annoying, but at the same time, it's like, you want the extra like fucking 150 XP? Sure, go ahead and do it. All right, so I turned progressive fatigue off. Oh, all right, cool. But yeah, like usually I do only split pads and split reps so that nobody's tired, right? But if I'm trying to get a player to a certain threshold or like certain unlocking ability or something like that, I'll train full pads and just risk it. Yeah, like right now with the with both the teams actually, training full pads because one, I have to get back to 90 overall, 90 overall strong arm in order for him to get like.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports.
I'm definitely going full pads, and I also wanted to get Zeke to 85 overall power back so I could get arm bar, bruiser, and shit like that. But fuck yeah, that's the risk I was willing to take.
Franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
These motherfuckers are still yeah. Exactly. They're like, nah, fuck y'all. Y'all just gotta pay me more. So like, you're like a common courtesy, right? Would be, it's like started a game because we don't have custom playbooks to like decline the first delay of game penalty. But I know everybody
now
in the league
problems
is
right out of the gate. We're gonna get a delay.
Like everybody's gonna accept it. Right. Right.
Jackson,
nope.
First play
You had your chance.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
You had 40 seconds, sir.
The 30-yard line.
You.
That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Like, who comes to mind that would like absolutely 100% like accept the penalty? Bronson. Yeah, him too.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
And he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, the tight end wasn't.
On that one at a Raven first.
When I snapped, I looked at Andrews because it was a short route, and like, nope, he's
and the ability to get him on the ground. How tough
bye, have a great day.
Defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Bye, have a great day. Hey, Alpha, Who do you have called?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
They probably traded, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. James has got it. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside.
Oh, that was
the
a
25.
dig. That wasn't even a post.
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this.
This motherfucker said he was not listening.
Would be this easy. They certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders.
Showboating, a.k.a.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Who is James Jr.?
Again, Jackson. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction.
Damn you,
yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Oh, wow. Richie James Jr.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
But here's the thing. That wasn't coming. So I was actually looking for my slot option to run the post, and he didn't.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
They got this man in. He's 57. Jordan Hicks. Boo. Boo. Hell no. CPU. CPU shit. Like
1st and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers at their own 21.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, ball.
They'll start on the ground with Harris, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first
Get out of
downs.
here, Cheeseball.
Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
You're 4th? This man said he made 4 adjustments.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards the
that play is good
there.
against me.
Move the chains.
there are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah. For sure. Oh, actual
And he
RPO.
fumbled it. It's on the ground.
That boy got it. Can we get up? Can we get up?
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Don't rub none of that bad juju off.
I've seen this before,
Okay.
and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
No, I think this team is 9-3 or something. So this should be good.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time.
Yeah, like, and that's the part of the game, like, it should, right? But
so
it doesn't. And, like, and they nerfed a bunch of shit out of this formation where, like, it made me not use it the last 2 years.
Good for 9.
Like
Here's
this play I'm running right now, they completely butchered it. And I hate it.
They'll run. This is
like, you see how the running back, like, goes in motion, then he stops? Clear tell that I'm running read option. I hate that.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Ben Powers.
Not at all what they
Oh, that's a 55-yarder for Justin Tucker, so we're good.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them
6 miles per hour in our face.
Hard to
We're still
imagine all that
good.
size and beef that they could let a tackler through.
I didn't get the accuracy right. We're still
A
good.
loss resulted.
In Tuck we trust.
He
Gang,
has
gang,
got
gang,
it
gang.
from 55
Exactly.
yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will extend their
This is
lead
wild.
even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away.
So I've been running with tackle.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Clowney. But Hassan Reddick is a clearly upgrade. Like, faster, stronger, better pass rush moves. Can also cover. Like, yeah. Well, that's what's funny. Like, nobody thinks that he's a pass rusher because if you just look at Matt, he's like, oh,
the
6'1",
Pittsburgh
240.
offense at the
He's not a
line to
pass
start
rusher.
their next
He
drive.
actually is. Like,
They'll look to get something
pass rush
started. They
specialist.
need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Hey, 18.
2nd and 5 now. Trubisky. It's brought in by Harris.
Well, maybe lag is why you can do that, because that was
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. The Steelers at 5-7 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And the play goes
I'm surprised to see it work against
yards, gives them a new set of downs.
can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because
it might have been a safety. That's why.
Much needed first
it wasn't
down
the backer.
there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Yeah,
so in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Trubisky. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points. And if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
Play action. It's Trubisky.
Come on, Peters. Peters.
Shot couldn't connect.
Come on,
well, that play there was
Peters.
certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Okay. Oh, I can't flip? Oh, okay. I was about to say.
18. Hey, ball.
Trubisky to throw again.
Oh, they sold you.
Incomplete.
They sold you.
They have to have this early on.
They
right?
sold you right there. Damn.
And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't
They
connect there.
sold you right there, my boy.
Boswell's kick is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
Remember that old mechanic where you could like tap R1 to like jump the snap?
For celebration now, seemingly automatic.
Bring that
Isn't
shit.
it funny when we prepare for a game?
Yeah, R2,
we look
I
at the
mean.
backgrounds
Yeah,
of
R2,
these
R2.
kickers. It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive.
I was going to say, you should not like that alignment.
Long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay.
The one thing I've noticed,
with him
like,
just
about
kicking the extra points as well.
in these last couple of live games, like, bro, I don't know if you're in cover 2, cover 1, or cover 3. And because they made cover 2 invert look like cover 3 now, it's like, it really is a guessing game. Well, they made it so that you don't have to like adjust your defense as much to get into that kind of role. Yeah, basically.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
It's 97.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards.
Yep.
And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Okay.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson.
Oh, hit as we throw.
Hit as he throws
Oh,
there.
That's
they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here in their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
4th down, and out comes
here's
Jordan Stout
the
here to
new
punt.
punter. Sam Cook is retired and has become a coach. The fat boy?
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable. As
Yo, like when I saw him in real life, I was like, bro, like, who is this defensive tackle that tried out that punter? Fucking hefty. Hefty. Slots.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a quarterback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on
terrible.
support and
Get that shit out the playbook.
pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
On 3rd down, Trubisky.
That
ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. His first catch, good for 9 in a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Yes, that is my favorite. It works against off zone and press man. The only really adjustment that stops it is a pass committed hard flat. Yeah, it's essentially like a tunnel screen. You catch it inside and you come inside, then get back out, because you got to basically come to those blocks.
Harris running straight ahead, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it.
Right.
Someone with vision and good footwork and add a little bit of power.
So glad.
And you find a way to pick up first down.
It was so annoying. Like I know you're double teaming my guy, but that should mean this guy should be free. Blah 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 blah.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool.
Until I fucking put a cloud
he's inside the 40. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Lock in, lock in.
Now it's Trubisky.
Marlon.
Oh,
brother.
And into the end zone.
Marlon.
Pittsburgh.
That is
Deontay
unfortunate.
Johnson, 38 yards.
Yeah, that was the cloud flat side. So let me see
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it
it's a soft spot. That's why. If it was a cloud flat, that would have been it.
Because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field.
No. Like if I would have just like shaded over the top and turned that soft spot into a cloud flat, it would have played a good job. I didn't adjust the coverage at all. I just called the play. I wanted to see what it looked like. I never called it before. So.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Yeah, like I love getting somebody in the 3rd and fucking 13, and I'll go into dime 146 and just call whatever's in the back of that fucking formation. It's like, here, let's try this.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that?
But sometimes the pressure's a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now Jackson on first down. Looking for Bateman.
He's
got him complete.
He definitely broke something.
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
Definitely.
And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson.
You can't beat him to the spot. That's tough.
Out of the backfield.
That is tough.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
I called that purposely because I'm like, okay, swing route, safety's on the left.
Bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Nope.
Well, sometimes despite the best
Yeah, but like you brought him over a hair, like you brought him like to the side.
They blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
Jackson.
That was
targeting
so
Dobbins again, and he's got it again.
Touchdown.
And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I know, right?
But when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver.
Because I was reading my alert first, so I had an out route.
My feet going to get down inbounds. On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
I knew he was gonna fumble. I knew he was gonna fucking fumble. It's like with Lamar, bro. You feel like so invincible. Like I can make one guy miss, and it's a house call. Nope, wrong number. That's tough. That's tough. Ah, well. Absolutely not.
Offense at the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due because
to the other back that was closer
moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Second and one, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. First down, and they go back to Harris.
Three people were there.
Going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I did.
Owe so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line.
Wow.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
How does he move it?
18.
They'll run again with Harris. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
2nd and 10, I guess.
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky.
Oh!
Complete.
You did, but you didn't. Like you did until I covered it. And
that could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It was based off leverage.
Now
I had nobody
Edwards
over
to
top of the
kick
tight
as he
end.
sends it away.
And you had a mesh gun.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Yeah. I'm glad that I was able to influence you that way. My defensive user is not known to be good at all.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Jackson's throws on target to Duvernay. Now the Ravens.
I know. And I was like, please
As
don't.
It'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
It's that bullshit.
Hey, Alpha, what? 13.
To throw again on second down. Jackson.
What's that?
Toward the sideline, and
Hey.
look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
Oh, toe drag
That's gonna be a
swag,
first down.
boy.
Well done. A really
Little
nice pickup of
toe drag
14 yards, and it moves the
swag,
sticks.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Holy shit, I highballed it and he still got picked off.
Picked off by a Kello Witherspoon. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football.
I mean, Richie James is only fucking 5'9".
This first half.
That's typically why I run a
Charles,
6'2"
so
receiver.
close to halftime there.
It was like yellow.
You do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he will perhaps get back
I
to
know,
the line
right?
of scrimmage,
Yeah, but I mean, I filled it. I saw it right before you snapped. I'm like,
half.
he's gonna pop this to the right, and I just
So we
shot
reach
down right
halftime
there.
here in a good one. 10-10 is our
Just shoot
score.
down there,
As we'll send you
boy.
down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Well, I bring passive. I bring passive blitzes. Like I'm not sending 6 like I used to.
And we welcome you back live.
I mean, I'm not in
the booth alongside Charles
mainly
Davis.
because I don't have a young pass rusher that I need to develop. Like, everybody is built
and ready to get the party
for
started
as high
for the
as they're going to
second
go.
half. It was an even first half, all tied.
Like I said, Pat McKinley is a 72 overall, but he's 26 and return
this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Micah Parsons is already 90 overall. No need to force sacks to him. So I find myself really just like, yeah, like I blitz so I can build players up.
For their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half
I love this
brings
alignment
us.
right here. Like, I love seeing those 5 people.
And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They give him 4
I
yards
want
there.
the looks to do. I want people to be like, all right, well, I guess I just got to just run the ball.
So the offense could go back to
That's ideally what I want.
Themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They go play action with Trubisky out to his left.
He's yes. Let's go.
Can't find anywhere to go with it.
Let's
And
go.
he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Boy, you don't have to be a student
that
of
time I
X's and
said
O's
6
to know that right there, that just was the perfect play call defensively.
You're exactly right, because what they did really well, disguised their intentions.
Did you
They
ID the
never
nickel?
thought that the
Because
corner
that's what
would
got
come
in.
on the blitz, but when he did, that QB was exposed and brought to the ground.
It won't be easy here after that sack. Now you got Trubisky and the Steelers facing a 3rd and long.
This is probably the worst.
They'll set up a throw. And now look
Who-
at this.
He
Big
fumbled!
fumble.
He fumbled, and we don't pick it up? Oh, okay. All right. I'm about to say, somebody has to be there.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So this game tied at the half.
Oh,
if you wanted
man.
to come up with a first big play
Yeah,
in this
it's the same
third
coverage you
quarter,
would.
we have our answer.
Well, in basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands
And like
defensively?
Marlon Humphrey is just
I think
sitting
the
there
same
watching
thing
it.
applies here.
I put
Nice
him in
job there, prying the ball
a
free.
vert hook.
And now their guys have a
So he
chance to
should have
take the
carried
lead.
that
They
vertically.
can put
Like, he
something
was
together.
watching it,
The
but
beauty
just
of
wasn't
doing it in
covering it.
football,
You know what I mean? Like, he
you don't
just
get
wasn't
called for a foul if you hit
wasn't
their
there
arms.
enough.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'll take that, though. Nobody following Nick Boyle. Nobody's afraid of him as a threat. I'll put him back.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Looks like me.
Another run here with Dobbins.
Wasn't expecting that shit. Nah, I finally have positive yards in the run game. Thank you.
That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
In every game, teams are looking for that momentum shift.
Eddie,
And
is
now
that
from
you?
there,
Nah, it's got to be
offense
somebody
feels
else.
like, hey,
man.
maybe we can get something going, but defensively, they've slowed them down the entire game. They don't want to turn into more. They're going to try and figure out a way to take it back on this next play.
What's the momentum factor? Oh,
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd.
woo-hoo.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have
Yes,
a
you
Ravens
were.
first down
Yes,
as
you
they're
were.
able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It was.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic
It was.
route, but how about the
But what
timing
happened
on this
when I ran that
one?
whip
On the
and I
right,
saw that my
runs a
whip was
deep in route.
absolutely
And
bagged?
how about
I'm
the
like, all right,
throw?
cool. I just
Right
did it.
on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
And he is going to
He
lose
did.
yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I just looked here, there, everywhere. Legit, that's how that rep felt.
Sometimes it's just a
here, there, everywhere. Didn't read shit.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Oh, away teams' hot routes have a chance to fail on 3rd and 4th down. That is interesting.
They'll set up to throw.
Why didn't he keep running?
He rifles one that's intercepted.
See, I guess at that point I would want to free-form that.
And the Steelers will take over here.
Yeah, he put them on a break. But
work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble.
Oh, good to know.
Winning football.
That's something new every day.
We're not seeing it right now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Jackson. James has got it. Complete.
Jailbreak, baby.
20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
Yeah, so like I explained this to Stan because he been like crying like, oh, that jailbreak screen is a glitch. It's not. If you really look at the play art, it's like, bro, when you're in man, you're a man coverage defender that's covering the guy that's getting the screen is getting blocked by the slot. Yeah, and the guy that's in man coverage on the guy that's in the slot gets picked off by the pulling left tackle, which is why I prioritize having left tackle.
Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Boy,
Who's this man?
Defensively, and the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
Okay, this is a good one. Moving down to safety. Press cover 4.
From the 17, Jackson.
Oh, that's dog shit.
15-yard line.
That is dog
No
shit.
surprise to see him running again here is something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Right past you. Oh, Bateman.
Certainly had good starting field position.
Bateman.
Couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Down Bateman.
Tucker's kick is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
We found out he beat up somebody's
And I like what you said
hand.
right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Wow, haven't been playing matchups. No wonder that seam was open on that last one. Really?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track
I had him on a
and get us
blitz
going in the right direction.
Right, cool.
So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a first down carry for Harris.
Cutback.
And across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 44.
Okay.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Yeah,
so
that's how I started winning games too.
On a 2nd and 3. Here's a quick throw to Freiermuth.
Yep.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I like that though. Like
Charles,
slant flat is supposed to do that. Like that's what it's designed to do.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
A run with Harris out of the
What's funny is I
shotgun.
am respecting it. I just can't fucking shoot the gap.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
I am 100% respecting it. I'm bringing 7 in the box.
Let me do this little bit of math here.
You just can't fucking.
3 first downs.
That's
This
pretty
is
good
what I
recipe
liked
for
about
success.
nickel normal. Like
So in
when I could
Raven
pinch my
territory
defense,
now, here's a first
I would be able
and
to shoot
10
this gap
at the
right
38.
through these fucking 2 defensive lines.
Now Trubisky.
Sack.
And
Yes.
he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It should be though. Saw some eye candy. You got exposed. You saw some candy.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
It's telling me this is my game.
Here's Trubisky to throw.
Get there.
Another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle
Did he
Fuller.
fumble?
And
Okay, he
the
did. All right,
Ravens
cool.
are going to take over.
I'm in tight.
They're on 41.
I'm not sure, Brandon. We've seen a sloppier
Why?
played game this year for a team on
Like
offense.
he's like
Turn it
that's
over 4
one thing like
times and
about
expect to
crossers
win.
this year.
No
Like
chance whatsoever.
they're not
And look,
getting
I
fooled.
have no idea what the ratio is about turnover
Like those
4
flat
times
defenders are not
and how
getting
that
fooled.
correlates
You
to
might
winning
can
or
throw
losing.
everything you
I
want.
guarantee you, it's not very good.
That
The
is not.
Raven
They're not.
offense
They're
set
not.
at the line for this next drive. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
This used to be my favorite. I'm spamming this player.
From the gun, Jackson. He gets this underneath to
JK ain't breaking no
Dobbins.
tackle.
And he'll be brought
I like
down
Kareem
just
Hunt
shy of the 40.
And we see another pitch and
This
catch
kid's
there
getting
to the running
hosed,
back.
bro.
This
Like-
position just continues to evolve.
Every
They
rep.
become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Open man is Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter.
That was
who can
so
play out
annoying.
Wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Yep. Every time I would see a shade, I'd be like, okay, this is man, because you can't shade in zone. That used to be so annoying.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. This will be a gain of
Was the
about
post wide
8
open?
to the 27-yard line.
The dig, I didn't want the dig. Once I snap the ball on shallow cross, I'm reading that space, and if there's a guy dropping his zone there, I'm throwing underneath. So I'm reading dig to drag to halfback. And also, if the use is there or not.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. Again, Jackson.
Yes, sir! Boom!
Touchdown!
And that's why that play can never leave my fucking
Rashad
arm.
Bateman, 27
That's
yards.
why, right there.
And the Ravens will add to their fourth quarter lead.
I'm telling you, bro,
We
it's
talk
because
so
you're
often about how hard it is to win in the NFL
max
when you
protect,
turn the ball
which basically
over.
just blocks
And here
the
a late
halfback.
turnover leads to a fourth quarter
Slide
touchdown
to the halfback.
and a two-score
So slide
lead.
right.
What's more important is being able
ID
to take
the
advantage
guy.
when a turnover presents
Exactly.
itself.
So I
You've gotta
ID the
come up
guy
with
to the
points
left,
to make the other guy pay.
which
They're
basically
able to
means
do
that
so
guy is
here,
coming
and
in
they've got a
free,
pretty good
but my
chance
running
now
back comes
of
from the
winning this
right to the
football
left
game.
to pick him up,
Tucker
which
now
gives
for
me
the
more
extra
time.
point.
That's what I'm trying to explain to people, but well, not people, just you and fucking fans. But
And his guys
yeah,
will take a
that
10-point lead.
scat protection is really what's opening up my pass game. Like when I see zero, like that's the go-to right there. Whereas in the past, I would, like just block my running back, slide my line to the right, to the left, towards the blitz, right? And basically tell my halfback, like, oh, okay, you got the guy that's coming on the right. In offensive line, you guys got that blitzer that's coming from that wide-ass angle, which is cool if you're throwing quick. But if you need to set up a double move, you need that extra time. I'm gonna send you that clip, for further review.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Beautiful, mate.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter.
I was gonna say, look like down 10.
He's
He's definitely running this inside zone here.
Trubisky's throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll have this pass.
Oh, do me a favor. Run flood again. First, and just like throw that same timing.
Play the drive and also give them a first down.
I'll
This
give you another
possession
down.
means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field
like,
goal.
versus
Don't
cover 4 was
necessarily
wide
need a
open.
touchdown. Looking to
Versus
throw
this, it should
Trubisky
not.
on first down.
Wow.
To the sideline,
Wow.
and that is a heck
Yeah,
of a catch
but
as he
I
was
guess-
able to get both feet in.
No. So like that's
Back-to-back
cover 9.
receptions for him.
He's got the strength on that one. They can
Acrobatic
show
pick
off
it
their
up.
arms.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in the
I don't like
second
this
half.
alignment
Here's
at all.
first and 10.
This is screaming, run the ball.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Yo, so when you hit
So
stick,
give
are
him
you hit
5
like
yards
flicking the
there
stick
on the
up
pitch
or
and
down?
catch, and that'll make it second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
I'm just like giving like different looks. Like I want to see what comes in. Like this defense makes no sense.
On second down, this is Harris. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The offense
Like
on
third and
third
long. This
down,
is like third and
they've only
17. I'm
converted
calling
once
this.
in 4 tries. Here
'Cause I
it's
know you're
third
not
and
going to
2.
run.
Now Trubisky to throw. Harris has it over the middle. And he
What
will
a
have his
halfback
Steelers first
streak.
down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're
Really?
starting to
T.A.
call 2
Crosby?
plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
I'm stuck.
Play action. It's Trubisky. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Yo, that was
Speed
actually
bump there with that
like
throw partner.
offensive
The defense
pass
had
interference. You
other
just pumped my
ideas,
fucking
and they're
TV.
trying to mount a small stand before this drive
Yup.
reaches the end zone.
He ain't playing fair. That motherfucker ain't playing.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky.
Wow.
Oh! Off the mark behind him.
Okay, then.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Shit, might have been me.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky.
Oh, wow. Okay. Don't go for a strip.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first
down. Hey!
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
It's
Chuck Clark.
Like, in my mind, Chuck Clark should play sub-linebacker for us this year, because his best reps were there.
He's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season.
He is not a good
here we are
free safety.
Right?
He's okay.
Maybe for his own sake.
He's okay as a field. I mean, a boundary safety.
He's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Like, I feel like
Tyson Alualu able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Now Jackson back into his end zone.
Man, Drews, come on, man.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively.
Yeah, that's much better than how it used to be. Because last year, I would have just, like, as soon as I see him cross the face of that linebacker, I would just throw it past.
But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
That's trash. That is trash. Highsmith, come on, man.
Rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big.
Oh wait, were you in nickel triple right there? Okay, yeah, he might have been.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away.
They
call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
10 yards per play. What the fuck? That's no good.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finds Pickens out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside
right? Like,
40.
excuse me?
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
I think your partner has been bad.
Critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st down, Trubisky.
Ooh, how did he get in there?
The Ravens able to get to him.
Defensive tackle. That's tough.
Michael Pierce in all of his 340-pound glory.
He just walked right through.
Sack.
It had to be. It was too fast.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I would agree. Trey open offset. 2nd and 7. Be alert to the.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Trubisky, and this is intercepted.
I have no idea.
Oh no, he lost
fumbled.
the football.
Oh my word.
Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it. San Francisco runs it back.
Said, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, why not?
Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. Throwing now is Trubisky. Finding Harris over the middle. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's Trubisky.
Oh, wow.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down.
Did you slide your line that
right
time?
Around the 44. Adafe Owe in there to take him down, and the
This entire defensive drive has been like fluke after fluke after fluke.
Right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now it's Trubisky. And this is intercepted. And that should do
That
it.
is my favorite lurk of all time, bro. Just like leaving that guy to run up the seam and just get it right in the pass.
46-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you
like, oh, maybe if I just highball it. Nope.
Not
That's
in this
your
case.
ass.
They were still making a play on the football. And look
I'll
how
put a
that
touch
one
pass
turned
on it.
out. They may have salted this one away.
What the hell we got going on right here? Okay. All right, Lamar. Oh.
And they'll get him down.
I know he was tapping the shit out of our
40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive started very nicely. First down. Throwing now is Jackson.
I highballed it to a running back.
And we're down to 8 seconds
I highballed to a running
They
back.
had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
That is terrible. I hate
What a
that.
catch there.
I hate that for this
He
game.
doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
This might be interesting.
Report.
Jackson to throw.
Of course.
And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. So the final
Like, I would
seconds
love for,
tick
like,
away
escape
in this
artists to just be like,
Baltimore
"Shoot,"
victory.
and get out of there.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
I feel like people don't even
think
need
about
to
the team that just got vanquished.
to have a
They did
spy.
score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly
Yeah, but
did.
nobody's
You're exactly
ever
right.
gonna
Whether it was an
contain
adjustment, whether it was just more focus
for
on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed.
I feel
That's
like
a great
there's
way
only
to
a few
close
people
them
that
out.
feel good. David being
So for Baltimore, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3, and they'll get another road test next
it must
week
run in the
as they
family.
head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's going to all but eliminate them from
I'm
the
still in the
playoff
fucking
picture as they
post-game
fall
shit.
to 5-8, and they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, I suppose. Mm-hmm. I think it's so funny. I think it's so funny that he basically everybody who like rashed me for fucking paying for teams or whatever, he paid for fucking the best team in the game on paper, and is like winless. Yes. Yeah, he paid to move up. I think he moved up to pick 2 or something like that. Fuck it. I don't think he has a win yet. Yeah. That's tough. When I was struggling with this fucking Cardinals team, first of all, I didn't pay nearly as much as I paid for the Ravens the year before. But nah, I think it was 75 I paid to Bird. I think I gave Evan 50. Well, I mean, he's only going to run fucking 3 plays total on offense and defense. One of them is fucking PAT. Like, see, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about this game, right? Like, you could say that and like have all the intention to like actually demolish him, but then the Madden Streak would just like completely take over. The Madden Streak is just... Oh, really? Damn. Well, I didn't expect it. Oh, for Evan? You know what? You know what's so stupid? You know what's so stupid? M and Evan were up in QB Club and they had zero communication on the matchup post. Neither one of them responded in the chat. Like, yo, like, what's up with your game? But they're clearly like both actively in CC. What the fuck? Like, I don't understand shit like that. Yeah, and that's really what I chalked it up to as well. I'm like, because I know M picks and chooses these things. Like, I don't think he wanted to play me at all, especially the way he's struggling on offense with the Eagles. But I mean, his ass got beat by Wiley read option. That is